If you've ever felt trapped between perfectionism and laziness, this will show you how to break the cycle and finally move forward. This is the harshest advice that I give out, and it's one of the hardest pieces of advice, and it saved my life. If you're a person who works too hard or is too lazy, then you have to look at the data of your past life and look at your past behaviors and go, okay, did I keep chugging at things way longer than most people most of the time? If that's the case, then I'm probably a little bit hard-headed, I'm probably a little bit stubborn, and I'm probably willing to do whatever it takes to make this thing happen. And then you can look at the data and go, did I give up faster than most people? Do I tend to kind of like give a little bit less than my all? Okay, then I might be lazy. And if I'm a person who tends to give less than my all, I need to give myself the advice of try harder. And if I'm a person who tends to give my all, who tends to be willing to do whatever it takes, then I need to tell myself to let go. It's different advice for different people. I don't know how much pain and suffering is caused by the simple fact that people don't realize that different people need different advice. So much of the world's misery comes from us thinking that we need to all do it exactly the same way, and if we all follow the same advice, then everything will work out okay. But impatient people need to be told to be patient, and patient people need to be told to go a little faster. Right? And so if you have a tendency to give it your all, and if you have a tendency to try as hard as you can to make your vision come true and make the thing that's in your mind be out in the world, then you probably need reps on going, well, I know I'd like it to be this way, but instead of me trying to make it be this way, let me just optimize for a good outcome. Let me just see if I can make a thing be good. And if you're a person who's super attached to making sure that you did it right, then you probably are going to have the tapes of, I didn't try hard enough, I didn't do enough, I should have done more. Those are going to be the mental tapes that run through your head. And if you want to adjust your behavior to get good results, you're not going to heal those things and suddenly just feel like you don't have to do more and feel like you're unattached to the outcome or any of those things. What you're going to have to do is actually you're going to have to volunteer to feel guilty. You're going to have to go, oh, I see. I have mental tapes that make me want to do more, and try to solve everything through perfectionism and making myself do the most. Those are my tapes. And I know when I don't do that, I feel like a terrible person. But I also know that if I want to get the best outcomes, then I actually have to optimize for what is good over what is perfect. I have to optimize for producing well over like getting stuck on this thing that I'm trying to just work as hard as I can to get perfect. And so when I let go and I optimize for good, and when I optimize for just making a lot of a thing pretty well, the feeling of guilt comes up. So now it is my job to volunteer for the feeling of guilt for a little bit, and then show myself that I can produce great things using this other method of non-attachment, this method of not feeling like it has to be perfect, this method of getting the stuff out of the door, the method of just ship it. And once I see the success of that, then I'm able to readdress my mental tapes. I'm able to readdress the guilt and go, oh, okay, so the guilt was trying to protect me. The guilt was trying to get me to do the right thing. But I was actually doing the wrong thing. I was super attached to getting this thing perfect. And I wasn't shipping the product out the door. I wasn't shipping my creativity out the door. And so now I am shipping the product out the door and things are better. And so therefore, my mental tape was just a little bit off. And look, I have results that prove that I'm doing a good job. I'm a good person. I'm doing it right. Now you have the chance to rewrite your mental tape. But often the way people get the opportunity to rewrite their mental tapes is through being willing to feel the emotion that they don't want to feel, not fixing the thing first so that they feel the right emotion. You need to be willing to feel the sensation that you missed something good so that you can create something good. And so now you have to go and pick something and just go, is this good? Not is it perfect, is this good? And then the emotion of, well, I may have missed something else will come up, and you have to let it go. And you have to not spend another 3 hours searching through the tags. Because what you have is good, and your goal was good. And then if you keep doing good, then it will become great. You either do this or you do nothing. Like there's no in between. You either learn how to do it this way or you just get stuck in indecision and you don't move. So this is the way. If you'd like to build your life and business with me, go to the link below or go to apply.joshterryplays.com.